I work on the workshop called Sustainable Schools. And the Sustainable Schools was a collaboration between the two key educations called Construction Architects and Energy Technology. During this week, we was in the place called Randersgade School. This is a school in Copenhagen. The purpose of the workshop was that our school, KEAweek, had to work together with Randersgade School for 1 week. And the students we have here in KEAweek had to address some of the issues which were presented by the students from Randersgade School, the teacher from Randersgade School, and the personal manager from the school. It was very important that the solution or the problems were concerning about sustainability during this week. There were different kinds of issues. There was one issue about space management. The school had a problem with limited space. I think it's very typical for Copenhagen schools. In the city schools, there's limited space. So our students had to come with some sort of solutions. How can you use space in a better way? That was one problem. Another problem was about the schoolyard. Because when there are kids between like 6 and 15 years, they have different kinds of agendas and different kinds of needs. So our students had to come up with some ideas. How can you make better use of the schoolyard? During the week, they became more and more interested in the project because they can see on the other side there was actually real people. They were making a solution for the school, the kids, and the kids were quite interested in our students. So I think it was like a mutual understanding or a mutual enthusiasm about the whole thing. For example, there was one student who came to me and said he shouldn't participate in this because now he feels very responsible towards the kids. And I think it's a good way of putting it that when you see real people, you get very attached to them and emotional attached as well, because some of the students could actually relate to their own school time when there was too much noise, there was no place to go and stuff like that. I think it's very important when our students often work with like fiction-based cases, and actually there they could see there's a real building, there's real people. And actually when the teachers from the school have to make some kind of presentation for the Copenhagen municipality afterwards and presented the idea that KEAweek students make afterwards. So I think it gives some sort of sense of reality actually.